The Bronx Bombers will get a needed boost tonight. Slugger Aaron Judge back in the lineup. The reigning AL MVP has been out since last month with a toe injury. And at the same time, it looks like the struggling Mets might make some moves ahead of the Tuesday trade deadline. The Amazons sent their closer, David Robertson, to Miami, and that might be a sign of things to come. As we head into the weekend, John Chandler's in the newsroom to bring us up to speed. John?
Ush, not where we thought our two baseball teams would be at this time this season, with big hopes when everything started in April. And the Yankees may still have those playoff hopes, but the Mets, they won 101 games last year, then collapsed in September, fizzled out in the playoffs. They reported to spring training this February with sky-high expectations, but this season, it's been nothing short of a spectacular failure.
2-2 to Abrams. Breaking ball, strike three called, and the ball game is over.
A win that turned out to be a loss. Despite a record-breaking payroll and two first-ballot Hall of Famers fronting the rotation, the Mets left the field last night 6 games under 500 and a mile out of the playoff picture. And that's when cold reality set in. The black cloud of the way 2022 ended seemingly hung over the Mets in 2023 from day one. And now the club is waving the white flag, shipping closer David Robertson to the Marlins.
Yeah, I signed here expecting to be on a team that was going to compete for the division. For me personally, though, I wanted to be here. This was the place to play, and I thought this was the spot to be and have a good chance of winning it all.
You can't sit here and say that you were completely blindsided by it. You had to know that this was a possibility. And you were just hoping that we could do enough in the in this last week and a half or so to maybe give it a shot.
The facts are that we're not in a great spot at the time being, and that we probably should have played better earlier if we wanted to be buyers instead of sellers.
Meanwhile, across town, the Yankees have kept their head above water without Aaron Judge, and now their captain returns to their lineup. And with Judge back, the Yankees think they can still make something of this season.
Just his presence when he's here, when he's not even playing, is a huge. So to have him back in the lineup, and it's going to be a good feeling. I think guys are going to be a little more confident, and he brings energy, and he really sets the tone. So we're excited.
If we've learned anything, the Yankees look like an entirely different team with Judge versus without. They are a last-place team, but they are still just 2.5 games out of that last wild card spot. And with 3 games against the first-placed Orioles on deck starting tonight, so the Yankees' plans at the deadline could begin to crystallize here as they make a charge towards the playoffs. But for the Mets, really feels like the same old song and dance of wait till next year. And Natalie, they're going to write books about this Mets season. Yeah. They're not going to be fun to read, that's for sure. Just an epic fail.
I guess we don't have to read that one if we don't want to.
No, you can maybe just skip that one.
Okay, yeah. All right, John, thanks for that.